Glover Teixeira. Just like his opponent tonight, he is vicious.
Very vicious, very aggressive. Excellent stand-up, excellent wrestling, excellent submissions. If there is an area where Glover shines above Rampage, it would be that he is more versatile. He is much more willing to take the fight to the ground and try to submit his opponent. Rampage is a destroyer. Rampage is much more of a stand-up, knockout-style fighter, which Glover is capable of as well, but Glover will try to bring a fight to the ground and submit a fighter if he believes that he has an advantage in that position.
It is, I think you could make the argument, an extension of the feud that Rampage and Chuck Liddell had for many years, because Glover Teixeira said, and I quote, "Chuck Liddell has taught me pretty much everything I know." A long Brazilian, born in Brazil, lives in Rio de Janeiro, but trains extensively and has for years at the pit under John Hackleman, of course, and the Iceman, the Hall of Famer Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, they actually established that relationship when Glover had fought one of Chuck's teammates and was very impressed with his technique and his endurance and wanted to come and train with that camp. And since then, he's become a monster.
Glover Teixeira.
And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee. The lovely Brittany. Rampage. And Glover Teixeira. Our fight clock is brought to you by Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay, February 14th, only in theaters, rated R. Black trunks for Rampage. White trunks for Glover Teixeira. John Hackleman does such a marvelous job of training fighters. Glover, one of his top students. Glover said, "I have learned pretty much all I know in the fight game from the Hall of Famer, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell."
And Rampage throws a leg kick, which is one of the things that has been missing in his attack, and that shows me that he's been training hard and really thinking about being tactical in this fight.
What about throwing leg kicks and worrying about being thrown on his back? You think that's a concern of Quinton's?
Well, that's one of the things that he's always said about wrestlers, one of the reasons why he doesn't throw those. But, you know, he's got such powerful kicks, it's really a shame that he wasn't using them.
Good head movement by Rampage.
Rampage has such confidence in his power.
Joe, when we were in commercial break, you had mentioned that Rampage has been training with Ricky Hatton's boxing coach.
There's the takedown, and he's got the back. 2 hooks in already.
Glover Teixeira.
Rampage is in a lot of trouble
with
here.
his submission game. Black belt.
Big shots by Glover. Arm triangle is his specialty. Rampage is trying to defend it. He's got to be careful of that left arm, the right arm rather. That right arm that he has up, Glover's going to try to get underneath that. Rampage is trying to shake those hooks off, but Glover's got a very good back mount.
Teixeira has won 17 straight fights after starting his mixed martial arts career 2-2.
Glover's got the back here, but he let go of one of the hooks. He's trying to ride this out, but if Rampage gets up to one knee, it could be a problem, and he's back up.
Rampage is up, and he's firing away.
And Glover's got to get out of there. There's another leg kick by Rampage.
Teixeira has finished 17 of his 19 career victories, 14 of 17 in the first round.
Glover just swung for a big haymaker there. He's got to be real careful. Rampage is excellent at duck and roll counters.
And he found himself off balance in throwing that punch, Joe.
Yeah, he did. He doesn't want to get wild and crazy with Rampage. Head kick. He wants to be more technical, and he wants to counter, and at any opportunity he can, take this fight to the ground.
Rampage with a right, and then followed that up with a left uppercut. Nice jab.
The way I look at this fight is Rampage is not going to submit Glover, but Glover can submit Rampage. So, standing up, you're keeping yourself in Rampage's wheelhouse.
Yeah, Rampage has those vicious hooks. Turns that hip over perfectly again. He ducks. Yep, duck and roll.
Big haymaker. He's throwing haymakers. You don't want to do that. You want to be technical. Because Rampage can end it with one shot.
Well, when you hunt for the knockdown, oftentimes you get knocked out.
Yeah, he's got to be real careful in being over anxious. And for Rampage, keep this fight standing. get loose, and land one of those bombs.
Rampage loves to finish with that left hook. Total strikes early in this fight.
That was a good left hook there by Glover.
It's very even, Joe. There's that big left again. Nice kick.
And that's something that Forrest Griffin exposed. There's a big left hook by Glover.
He chased him down, stayed on top of him nicely. Right in front of the corner,
Nice
led
knee.
by John Hackelman.
He's tying him up, controlling his left hand with his wrist. He lets him go.
32 career victories for Quinton Rampage Jackson.
Good left hook. He wobbled him. He wobbled him.
1 minute on the clock here, Joe.
He wobbled him with that left hook.
And now he's pushing forward. But this time much more disciplined. And again,
he knows he caught him. He saw those legs go. He dropped him. He dropped him.
Again, Teixeira all over him. Chuck Liddell right behind our broadcast position, cheering on his longtime teammate.
Rampage is in big trouble,
Yeah,
Mike.
you can tell.
He's in trouble.
You can see
He's
the look in his eyes.
Very wobbly.
30 seconds now, Joe, remain in the round. Rampage
He's
needs to
in
get
survival
through this time.
mode
He
here.
certainly is.
He's still got power. Glover's got to be careful.
20
He can't
seconds.
rush into anything.
Man, what a display Glover Teixeira put on against Fabio Maldonado.
It's that left hook, Mike, that he keeps countering. Rampage landed a good shot
Yes, he
that
did.
buckled the legs of Glover.
Round one in the books.
Come on, Quinn. Come on.
Very good round. Okay. He did everything good. Good.
Right, relax. You've got a minute now. Take your time. Nice and listen, you're killing him with the jab and you're killing him with the boxing. Okay? Every time. Don't wait for him now, you know? Nice and relax now. Nice and relax. Remember, this is all on your terms now. This is all on your terms. You know? Keep working with it. Keep shoving that jab in his face. When he comes, slam it in his face. When you touch him with the jab, go something across with the right cross. You understand me, Quint? You understand? Come on, get focused. Keep it nice and tight. Nice and relaxed. Keep your hands up.
Set for the start of round number two. Rampage and Glover. Here live on Fox. Fox UFC Saturday from the Windy City. Now wobbled with about a minute left, Joe, as you mentioned, but then Rampage came back pretty strong at the end of the round.
Not quite as strong as Glover, but he's firing back and always dangerous. But he was noticeably discouraged in between rounds. His corner was trying to fire him up, but you could tell that Rampage was not happy with the way things had gone.
Glover stays with that takedown.
And he was very concerned with the fact that he had gotten staggered, which, as we said, Rampage has an outstanding chin. It's very unusual that he gets rocked.
He's only been stopped 3 times by strikes in his entire career. This is the 43rd fight as a professional mixed martial artist.
Glover on top here in the half guard. And Rampage is stuck on the bottom. He has an underhook on the side that he has the half guard, which is what he wants if he wants to try to stand back up. But Glover's going to pass the guard now. His right leg is caught in between the legs of Rampage, but there's really not much else holding him there. He's going to push and kick that leg out. He's just got to be careful that he doesn't allow enough room for Rampage to scramble and get back up to his feet. Rampage right now is squeezing his legs together and holding Glover's foot in place. That's the only thing holding him. And as Glover turns his body more, see how that right foot is trapped in there? Rampage can try to turn that into a single, and he does.
Rampage is up
to get back up to his feet.
Now, you talked about the submission powers of Glover Teixeira. Worthy of note that Rampage has only lost by submission twice. Glover, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, that's his base.
Oh, big uppercuts by Rampage.
Glover Again, powerful punches.
He hit him with a nice left hook there, Mike. And that is the punch that rocked him in the first. And again with the left hook.
They try to work from the clinch. Two ultra-talented mixed martial artists.
Good head movement by Glover. Again with that left hook. Caught him again.
Teixeira, nice. Big fan of Mike Tyson. You can see he likes to showcase his hands here.
Solid jab by Teixeira. Teixeira has relaxed in the first round. We saw him throwing a lot of haymakers, would look real dangerous, but now he's settled into a much more technical approach.
Rampage tried to duck and roll again, Joe.
Yeah, that duck and roll is deadly. Fires with that vicious left hook. That's how he knocked out Wanderlei Silva in their rubber match. But Wanderlei has 2 KO victories over him. All 3 of his stoppages come to shootbox fighters. Big uppercut.
Duck and roll again, though. There's a cut under the left eye of Rampage.
Rampage is tired.
Yes,
he is. Right away. And that is not from him being out of shape. It's from him absorbing shots.
Over 100 punches thrown so far and landed by Teixeira. 41 landed. Yeah.
That's when you know Rampage is in trouble.
Yeah, when he doesn't want to stand, right?
Well, Rampage landed a little bit of a punch there, but it's good to shoot just to give opponents different looks. It sets up punches.
You always talk about that, Joe. If you fight with just one dimension, you take the fear away from your opponent. They can focus on just counter-striking and defending the strike.
Yeah, mixed martial arts is all about utilizing all of the techniques in an unpredictable fashion.
Rampage starting to say, you got nothing, kid. Let's see, though. Just over 60 seconds on the clock here in the second.
He's telegraphing that left hook follow-up. He's saying nothing, but, you know, I don't know why he's doing that unless he's trying to goad him into a slugfest. Good shot to the body. Very nice. And that was a good example of doing something different and being unpredictable. Because he's been throwing almost all of his shots before that to the face. Nice uppercut.
30 seconds on the clock here in the second. 3-round fight. Now Glover's saying you got nothing.
Yeah, but he stood right in front of him, which is very dangerous. He hurt him again. And he blocked those shots.
15 seconds.
Good 1-2 by Rampage.
And he finishes with the left hook.
We saw Maldonado clip Glover after he had been staggered. Glover can't let that happen in this fight.
Body punches, man.
Yeah. Another round in the book. You got that round, okay? You got that round. Breathe. Okay, breathe. Yeah. Okay. You won that round again. Okay? Okay. Okay. Breathe. Moving to your right, throw combinations, short and fast. Finish with a short uppercut left hook. Okay, he's ducking right into that. He's ducking your underhand right. Okay? Listen for Luigi. He's going to tell you when to take the shot. Okay? But right now, fake the shot, overhand right, and then left hook. Okay? He's moving to your right. Straight right is well.
Go, guys. Seconds out. Seconds out. Hey, seconds out. Grab the spool, guys. Watch out.
Come on, Quinn. Don't look tired. Come on.
Joe, exactly what you were speaking of, even making your opponent think that you may take them down. John Hackelman said to Glover Teixeira, fake the shot, overhand right, left hook. Get him on his heels, though. And there it is.
Big left hook by Glover. Yeah. But Rampage looks excited in this third round. He knows he's got to get something done.
Glover very tight with his striking tonight. Both these men are big 205-pound fighters.
Good kick to the body by Rampage.
Again, a flurry. Close fight thus far. standing strikes. Very even.
Rampage looks reignited in this third round, my Mike. He's got a lot more intensity than he had in the second. Let's just see if he can keep it up through the whole round.
Rampage put that jab on the chin of Teixeira a moment ago.
Here's a shot, and he's got him down.
That's the third takedown for Glover. That may be the big difference in this fight so far.
The crowd's booing a takedown. That's just sad. All right, Glover's on top in half guard here.
Rampage has headlined 8 events, co-main event tonight here on Fox.
Glover's looking for that arm triangle again. That is his favorite technique to finish with from the top. He's pounding on Rampage, and he's trying to trap Rampage's left arm.
Glover won his first ever UFC fight with a submission finish with the arm triangle over Kyle Kingsbury.
Rampage is almost up. Ooh, big uppercut, big punch
continuing. It's Glover Teixeira, they're up, the crowd reacts. Just over 3 on the clock. Here comes the Rampage. Moving around.
This is Rampage's style of fighting.
Absolutely.
Wow, he is swinging wild though. And Rampage looking for a takedown now.
Rampage knows he's got to ignite at the right time, Jeff.
Rampage was a great wrestler, and he's got some serious power slams. It's just an aspect of his game that we saw a lot in Pride, but we haven't seen too much of it in the octagon.
2004, Ricardo Arona.
Yeah, go Google that and watch it on YouTube, and your mouth will drop open. It's one of the worst slam KOs, or the best slam KOs, depending on whether you're Rampage or Arona.
Correct.
In the history of combat sports. He hurt him there.
Yeah, with that left hook again. Chuck Liddell very vocal.
Another thing that Chuck told me about Glover is he has unbelievable endurance. His work ethic is second to none. He's always in great shape. So coming down the stretch, that may be a big factor as well. Head kick.
And I liked how he put the end of the question mark on that kick. Trying to come down on the neck. That's a big trademark of John Hackelman trained fighters, is cardio.
Yes, it is. If you've ever seen some of the training sessions that they do at the pit, you would understand why. Brutal, brutal workouts by Hackelman. That was an easy takedown by Glover. But Rampage got right back up to his feet.
That's
and he
5
kick.
total. Clock may be quickly becoming the enemy of Rampage. 5 takedowns for Glover Teixeira.
Nice hook to the body.
Watch out. There's the
big
knee. Rampage is trying to come up the middle with the counter.
Rampage does not have much left, Mike.
Superman punch. Watch for the knee again. There it is.
Again. And it was knees that Vanderlei used to stop Rampage.
Glover very patient with his striking. Trying to stay away from potential slugfests with Rampage, which is what Quinton likes, Joe.
Yeah, he's trying to pick his shots, and he's trying to make sure that he doesn't just leave his chin hanging out there for Rampage to really rescue his career with. Nice hook to the body. I like how he's digging with that hook to the body. Rampage is kind of telegraphing these combinations and doing the same combination over and over again. Right, left, right, left.
40 now.
Left, right, left, right. There's a takedown attempt, and good. Turned the corner very nicely. Now Glover moves into the mount. This is bad, very bad for Rampage.
He is not easy to finish.
He's pinning down that arm, and look for Glover again to try that arm triangle. Hammer fist. As Rampage defends, Glover will shove his head and neck deep into the armpit, lock a head and arm choke. Not much time left though.
Now final seconds of the fight, full mount. Glover Teixeira, big elbows. And what a great finish for the Brazilian.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 30-27, and 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Glover Teixeira.
Unanimous decision victory for the Brazilian. That is 18 straight victories for Glover Teixeira.